Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Hello to you all. Guys, if you're new to the channel and you haven't did so right now, y'all, please go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you do not miss when I post and when I upload new videos. You guys, any negative energy being sent toward either one of my platforms, I'm returning all negative energy back to sender. You guys, happy holidays to you. I'm sending y'all nothing but peace, healing energy, and lots of love and light. You guys, I got a message. I kind of wanted to get on here and talk to my ladies about healing, the importance of healing. A lot of times, ladies, our approach to healing and evolving and just moving forward in life, sometimes we do things a little backwards, and sometimes we don't know when we need to heal. A lot of us don't know that, when you going through things, especially after a breakup, when you going through anything that, even a pregnancy, after you have a baby, you know what I'm saying? It's important for you to love on you and, just appreciate you and, show yourself that love, It's important to know that we are very delicate. We are beautiful. We are delicate. We are soft. We are, we are like the backbone of everything. You know what I'm saying? We are the natural nurturers. We are equipped with that, within us. We are intuitive. We are gifted. Ladies, we are amazing because it's like nobody can put it together like we could. You know what I'm saying? We just have that special touch. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, we go through things and we don't properly, take the time to heal. You know what I'm saying? We don't take the time to go within ourselves. We have to be our best self. You know what I'm saying? And in order to do that, we got to make sure we feed ourselves with the right, things. We have to feed our soul. We got to feed us our mental state. We have to, we have to take time to ourselves, ladies. If that means, cutting down, going out every night. If that means, taking your time after a bad breakup and healing yourself, you got to go within and you got to do it. You got to get it done. Sometimes, we'll have stuff happen to us and, like I said, our approach to things could be different. Our approach to things is to just keep picking up and just move on. And, it's backwards, it's wrong. Really what we need to do is, especially after a bad breakup, you know what I'm saying, ladies, we gotta heal. We gotta sit down. We can't be paying attention to, that breakup and what happened. You know what I'm saying? Let that person, miss out on an opportunity with you, especially if you are amazing inside. Let that person miss that opportunity. What you gotta do is go within yourself. You gotta know what went wrong and what you need to do to heal. You get what I'm saying? You gotta take that mental time to yourself so you can gain clarity of what's what. Which way to go, what you need to do, how to, you gotta heal your heart. Because in order to get, in order to let that light in order for God to operate within you and help you to move forward, you have to be able to heal your heart. You got to be able to have an open heart chakra. God can't go into a dirty place. God can't go into a place that's contaminated, a place that's dirty. You know what I'm saying? You think about, a bad breakup, you know what I'm saying? A breakup is it leaves scars, you know what I'm saying? In most cases. And it's it leaves dark, tainted energy. So it's in order to, for God to come in, you got to clean up. You got to clean house. You got to be open and willing to change. You have to be open and willing to heal. You have to be open and willing to, go within yourself and identify what's going on with you. You get what I'm saying? You have to be willing to sit down with yourself. You got to be willing to sit down and talk to God one-on-one, because you need to heal. You need your heart to be healed. You need to be balanced. You get what I'm saying? You need to be healthy. You need to be the best healthy you. You know what I'm saying? I recommend ladies meditating, praying, building a relationship with God. I recommend ladies doing what makes you happy. Put in whatever makes you smile. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's cleaning. I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, that maybe you need to sit down and eat a bowl of ice cream, do it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, you want to, just sit down and, write, do it. Whatever the case may be, ladies, I need you to do what it is that you need to do so that you can get back to being you. You know what I'm saying? You got to heal yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, we end up bumping into the same stuff over and over, because it's like we're not learning a lesson. We're not evolving. We're not growing. We're taking an easy approach to life. We're not taking it within ourselves and saying, you know what, I need to do something different. You know what I'm saying? I need to, figure out what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? We're not writing things down. We're not, speaking it into existence. We're not praying. We're not, cleansing our energy, our aura of all of that negative energy. We're not taking the time to go within and cleanse ourselves, cleanse our mind, our body. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I recommend highly that you take long walks. You get what I'm saying? And it don't even just have to be ladies. Guys, y'all can do it too. You get what I'm saying? It's just, I felt this message deep on my heart to reach out to the ladies. But, guys, even when you go through things, you need to be healed also as well. You get what I'm saying? You got to take time to sit with yourself, man. Don't be scared to sit with yourself. Don't be afraid of life. A lot of people, go through life and they afraid. They afraid of every damn thing. They afraid of death. They afraid of everything. You have to understand that, from the time you were born, you get what I'm saying? You got to understand that everything has an expiration date. Some people expiration date because of their due diligence in life and what they chose to do, might be sooner than others. Some people expiration date just don't expire right away. It's going to be a long time before they see an expiration date, and that's just what it is. You can't be afraid of death. You get what I'm saying? Because a death is just a rebirth. You get what I'm saying? Of something new. You know what I'm saying? It's merely, you moving on to the next stages of life. You get what I'm saying? Just because you're here in the physical world doesn't mean the spiritual don't exist. You get what I'm saying? The dead is around us. You know what I'm saying? It's just us that's, still asleep. I just want to say, ladies, take care of you, man. Nurture you. Love every part of you. Take your time and nurture you. Take your time and love on you. Take your time and, write down what's going on within your heart. You know what I'm saying? Write down maybe whatever took place that hurt you, offended you, harmed you. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to really write things down, and look within yourself. You know what I'm saying? And see what it is that you need to do different, and God, and ladies, guys too. Take time to be abstinent. Take time to be to yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, when you going through whatever you're going through in life, it's like we just be moving, and, sometimes you gotta, preserve your energy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta harness your energy. You gotta call your energy, your aura, your power back to you. By doing it, by practicing, being to yourself, being abstinent, and not just being out here being a wild child and all all over the place. It's like you taking authority, you calling your energy back in order so you could build a better version of yourself, in order so you could think. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we be carrying around other people's like problems, other people's issues, other people's negative energy. And it's like we won't be taking the time to like cleanse our energy and heal from that and let things go, release and let go. You know, the longer you hold on to like dirty, stuck, stale energy, the more it can hinder and block you. You get what I'm saying? I feel like, ladies, it's just time for us to, you know, be us, you know what I'm saying, nurture us, love us, you know what I'm saying, take long walks out, you know, in nature, you know, take some long, like, just breathe in nature, you get what I'm saying, you know, take your time to listen, you know what I'm saying. A lot of times we be so busy on the phone and keeping up with what's on social media, well, look at what he posted, or look at what she posted, or, you know, look at this and look at that, you know. We don't be taking the time to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like love on you. You know what I'm saying? Take time to you. You know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about what, you know, this person doing or what that person doing on social media. Stop worrying about what somebody's posting. Go within yourself. Like, start loving on you, man. Pay attention to your plate. You know what I'm saying? You gotta heal and evolve and grow. You know, you want better, you gotta do better. You wanna grow, you gotta wanna grow. You gotta wanna get out of that, you know, that hurt and that sunken place. You know what I'm saying? You gotta heal, man. You know, even if it takes time to heal those wounds, you know what I'm saying? From whatever it is that may have happened to you, you know what I'm saying? But dig in that shit and stand up in it and heal. Take your time and, you know, get that needle and thread out and sew things back up, you know what I'm saying, within yourself. I mean, you gotta learn that sometimes if, you know, depending upon like what your situation is, what you're healing from, you know, if you're healing from like a bad breakup, you know what I'm saying, you gotta know that if somebody walked away from you, let them walk away. Shoot, it may just been like your best protection of walking away from that person, or that person walking away from you. You know, hey, I would thank God. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's a blessing in disguise, because maybe that relationship, that one relationship, is what was hindering or blocking or stopping you from growing and evolving, and maybe you just couldn't see it. But sometimes, you know, we be so lustful and so blind by love, the wrong love, that we don't see the right love, which is God, you know, and loving on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? When you can do those two things, the right love will come into you. But it's like we don't be doing it. We just be moving. You know what I'm saying? We don't give our bodies time enough to heal. You know what I'm saying? Our wounds. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, your body is sacred. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, like, when you laying down with somebody and, you know, it's like you sharing yourself, your inside, the inside of you, with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's really important that you take your time after, you know, whatever, you know, breakup or whatever you may have experienced, and just heal. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grow. You know, a lot of times, you know, things happen to us as a child, and, you know, a lot of times we don't understand. We be going through life, we'll cover it up with a band-aid, and we'll, you know, even at most times forget about it, and we don't take the time to go back in and heal that inner child, that younger version of ourselves. We don't take the time to do that. We just be moving, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we be traumatized. A lot of people, you know, be traumatized by, you know, just not having that mother in their life, or not having that father in their life, or, you know, just being abused in any shape, way, or form. A lot of times people be walking around with a whole bunch of trauma, but you have to know how to, like, in order to do anything in life, you know, in order to be, you know, the next entrepreneur, or, you know, the next, you know, billionaire, you gotta know the first steps to moving in life and to trying to get there is to go within yourself and heal the wounds that's within you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta heal what happened so you can grow from that. You know what I'm saying? So you can break that curse. So you can break that chain and evolve so that you don't pass it down to your kids. So that you don't, continue to go through life and feel that trauma. You gotta heal it. You heal it by loving on you. You heal it by nurturing your wounds. You get what I'm saying? It's like when you get cut, what you do? You don't just leave a cut bleeding. You know what I'm saying? You go and you get that, that ointment to, to make it heal even faster. You get that peroxide to cleanse it. You get the Band-Aid after you finish to close that wound, to cover it up, right? Okay, because you want that wound to heal. Okay, so you gotta think of your body, your heart, your everything just like that. You don't want to walk around with those open wounds, because it'll be like you'll be reflecting those open wounds on every single person you encounter in life. Because it's like say, guys, say something happened to you as a child, and maybe you ain't had that relationship with your mother like you wanted to have. It's like you will forever go through life looking at women sour. It's like, and be wondering why your relationships with women don't go well or last long, and then you end up, not taking accountability and pointing at the woman like, oh, it was her. Every woman you meet is their fault. It ain't your fault. Like, sir, like you done been through like how many different women in like a short period of time. Within 6 months, if you done been through at least 5 and 6 or even more girls or women in your life, then sir, it's not them, it's you. It's something that, you have to, that weight you have to feel. You have to go back to your mother and you got to figure it out. You have to, cry it out, figure it out, talk it out. You have to apologize, write it down. Even if your loved one is not here with you, your mother or your whoever passed away that might have hurt you or hindered you or blocked you or made you feel some kind of way, write it down on a paper or pray about it. But you got to release it. You have to let it go. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people, don't believe in, after a bad breakup and taking their time, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here to tell you that you got to nurse those wounds. You can't be walking around here bleeding all over the place, because it's like everybody that want to come and actually love you and, like, help you on your journey and lead you in the right path and like just be a part of your journey, a part of your story, your life story. It's like you will be hurting them because you hurt. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's like some people, it's hard for them to see that they actually hurting within themselves, because it's like they didn't like went so long recovering it up. Like they just went and put a Band-Aid on it. They didn't go and like try to aid the wound. They didn't try to go heal the wound. They didn't try to put no ointment, no peroxide. They just was like, oh, I'm just gonna put a Band-Aid. And it's like it's bleeding through the Band-Aid. Like you still ain't healing it. You still ain't covering it up. In order for that wound to heal properly, in order, like, even if you, like, say you get a deep cut, you get what I'm saying? Like, you want to, like, you want stitches, you get what I'm saying? But before you put them stitches, they got to clean it, you get what I'm saying, to make sure it's not infected, you get what I'm saying? And then it's like you got to go back for a checkup, you know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that you got to treat you like that, you know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you heal what's going on with you before you could try to move on, you get what I'm saying? Everybody want a fairy tale. Everybody want love. Everybody need love, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want that right one in their life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to grow and evolve. You want to, like, have just connect with the right people. You know what I'm saying? That helps you along the way. That helps you to finish writing your story. You know what I'm saying? But in order to attract all of those things in your life, in order to attract the good in your life, in order for God to, resonate with you and come in and, like, make, the inside of you his home, you got to be willing to heal. You got to be willing to go within yourself and heal the wounds. You got to be willing to do it. A lot of times people not willing to do it. A lot of times people running away from their problems instead of approaching their problems. It's like they scared. You know what I'm saying? You can't be scared to, want better for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? What's going to end up happening? 9 times out of 10, you gonna want to have kids. And you know, most of us have kids. You know what I'm saying? And how can you look a child in the eye and pass them down all your trauma, your pain, and all the experiences that you have experienced? How can you look that baby in your eye? You know what I'm saying? When you think of a newborn is like a newborn. They're new. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, they fresh out the womb. You know what I'm saying? How could you ever look at a newborn and like, you know, not want for them? You know what I'm saying? You want the best for your child. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta go within yourself and you gotta heal. You gotta be willing to do the work. You gotta wanna grow. You gotta wanna evolve. You gotta wanna, you know, go in a positive direction. You gotta wanna do it. In order to do that, guys, you have to take your time. You gotta go within. You gotta nurse what's going on inside of you. You gotta release it. You gotta let it go and let that light shine inside. You got to. Guys, if you don't hear nothing else I'm saying, all I'm saying to you is just heal. Be willing to heal and release and let go. Ladies, heal. You know what I'm saying? So you could just be that sexy version of you. You know what I'm saying? Love on every curve. Love on every part of you. You know what I'm saying? Love you, mind, body, and soul. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to, you know, be out here and like do the most, spend the most. You ain't gotta spend tons and tons of money just to do what's free. You know, healing is for free. You know, it's so many different tutorials, how to do this and how to do that. But you just gotta be willing to go do it.